What is up? Heard the news yesterday, so I wanted to make my video today. So, I'm looking at this video from Collider Videos and just seeing how Robert Pattinson to play Batman in this new Matt Reeves Batman movie. I want a little bit of insight before I give my review, my reaction on it. So, let's look at this video.
Hello everyone, Perry and Roca here because it's a special occasion. It has actually happened. We have our new Batman. The report comes from Variety and their sources are telling them that Robert Pattinson will play the Batman in Matt Reeves' movie, which is set to hit theaters June 25th, 2021. Pre-production on the film is expected to start this summer.
Yeah.
Whoa, what a way to end the day here, Roca. How are you feeling about a Pattinson Batman?
Well, I mean, at least they didn't dump it on a Friday, so they have a lot of confidence in this to dump it on a Thursday. I know Jeff Snyder is heartbroken with his Zac Efron choice, but this is the way a lot of people, including our own Haley Fouch, was hoping this would go, and that's Robert Pattinson. And, you know, he's been kind of building himself since Twilight, doing a lot of films with some interesting directors, really kind of showcasing his talent, his grittier talent, more edge-driven talent. So this casting is very, very interesting. I think people are initially going to be reacting to it one of two ways. One, excitement. The other, maybe a bit of skepticism. But I think Robert Pattinson has earned a little bit of credit with us to see what he can deliver here with Bruce Wayne and with Batman. And we knew Matt Reeves was skewing younger. This certainly fits in the age frame he was looking at.
I absolutely love this casting. I'm so excited about this, and it makes me think a little bit about Joaquin Phoenix signing on to play the Joker in the Joker movie, because to me, having someone like Joaquin Phoenix sign on is almost like a vote of confidence. So the fact that Robert Pattinson is willing to step into this big franchise says to me that Matt Reeves probably has a pretty good idea cooking there, especially because Pattinson obviously got his start, or at least became a household name, because of the Twilight franchise. And we know it must have been a challenge for them to kind of carry that on with them for their name for such a long time. With him and Kristen Stewart in particular, they've done such a good job of carving their own path beyond that, if he is willing to jump back into a franchise this big with so much pressure riding on it, I have a feeling it's for a really good reason, and it's something that he thought long and hard about committing to.
Certainly. And, you know, with all the drama around whether Ben Affleck was going to stay or go, Matt Reeves coming on, there was a lot around it. We'd heard some rumblings over the last few weeks that this was going to come out. Something was going to come out. Well, it finally happens. This kind of settles it for a little bit, and now we go forward speculating what this is going to look like and wondering who is going to be in this thing with him. Is Kristen Stewart a possibility down the road as one of the female villains or heroines in this universe? Everything's in play. And initially, I was a little bit worried about this, but I think Pattinson has done the job here to earn our respect, to see what he can do with this thing.
I'm into it. And when you look at his resume, he has great range.
Yes,
so there is no doubt in my mind, no matter what kind of Batman they're crafting here, he's going to be able to pull it off and probably do something different than we've seen him do before. Just to give you a little more sense of the timeline here, no official start date has been set for the Batman, but insiders tell Variety that filming could start in late 2019 or early 2020. One way or the other, Warner Brothers is putting a lot of time into developing this, which I think is a great idea, because the more time you develop and the more time you prep, the better chances we have of getting a really great Batman film out of this. But whether it's late 2019 or early 2020, I've got a good feeling that we're going to hear more information on this movie really soon.
Yeah, and we'll see. And we'll find out which direction Matt Reeves is going to go. And yes, going younger, but is he going Batman Year One Mazzucchelli, which was kind of referenced in Batman Begins, or is he going in a different route? Are they going the MCU Spider-Man route, where we don't even reference the origin story because everyone knows the origin story, and he's already Batman, he's already Bruce Wayne, and we're walking into an already made universe and discovering it for ourselves through his eyes. We'll see, but either way, this is an exciting casting choice. Certainly gets eyes and ears perked up, and people ready to see what can go down with this.
No matter which direction he goes in, if we are getting the type of Batman that's more along the lines of a detective, I think Pattinson is kind of perfect for the role. He is one of those actors that whether he has a big emotional scene or not, you can always see the wheels turning in his head, and I think that's going to be key to bringing this version of the character to screen the best possible way.
Yeah, and do yourself a favor. Don't judge it off Twilight. Go and watch his other work since Twilight before you make a decision about whether he's the right guy for this role.
Recommend one Pattinson movie for everybody out there. I'm going to put you on the spot.
The Cronenberg one, the one he did. What was that one? The one I forget. It's a one-word name, but I know it was a fantastic one.
I recommend Good Time.
Good Time. There it is. That's a good one too.
In that movie. All right, guys, it is your turn now. Hit the comment section. Tell us what you think. Do you like the idea of Robert Pattinson being your next Batman? We do want to know how you guys feel about this story. A huge thanks for you guys sitting here watching this video. Now, in order to get a second thank you from us, you got to like and share this video, and also stay tuned because you can bet we're going to be covering more Batman news on Collider real soon.
Now, they said a lot. They said a whole lot. And I'm just telling myself, with Robert Pattinson, I don't care what indie movies he did since Twilight. If he plays Batman, I'm going to look at him as, you're the dude from Twilight. Because I look at it like this. You know, although a lot of people were wrong about Heath Ledger, Christian Bale, Michael Keaton, and even Ben Affleck. I love Ben Affleck as a Batman. But name one of those actors prior to playing Batman were in a franchise movie. None were. They're all established actors, of course, but not one of them was tied to a franchise until they played Batman. Robert Pattinson has already been tied to a franchise of Twilight prior to playing Batman. That's the problem I have with this. Name one other Batman that's not tied to a franchise. I'll wait. You could go ahead and say Ben Affleck, but Ben Affleck doesn't really have any franchise movies. He's not a franchise actor. Christian Bale, not a franchise actor. He's a method actor, but not a franchise actor. So that's the problem I have with this particular actor playing Batman, because when I watch him on screen, it's just like I'm watching Twilight. When I was a kid, primarily, preteen, whatever you want to call it. So, and then the fact that they're going to take 2 years, to me, personally, that sounds like it's just a recipe for disaster. They're going to make a Batman movie, edit it, and have a whole bunch of reshoots like they've been doing, and then they don't want to come out until 2021 to see if they're going to scrap the whole thing and make up another one. That is the option most likely Warner Brothers gave Matt Reeves on shooting a new Batman movie. Because why are they going to start now in 2019 in the summer when it's coming out for the summer of 2021? Because basically all they want to do is make a Batman movie and then edit it, do reshoots. If it's whack, then they don't want to make, they want to scrap the whole thing. Sorry, that's my dog. So if you enjoyed my reaction to Robert Pattinson playing Batman, comment below if you think this is a great choice. I personally don't. So if you enjoyed my reaction, post that comment, subscribe to my channel, and like this video. It is your boy, D. Dyson. Peace.